you know what I wanted to tell you too?
What?
Seriously, and I'm not just saying this because a lot of people are on the show. I think you're so good on I think you're, I mean, really.
It's pronounced E-R.
E-R?
E-R.
All these years I've been calling it
11 seasons,
No, I know, but I thought it was
E-R.
Oh. Well, anyway. You know, the show was good, and it's off the air now, but ED, I loved it.
You mean Ed?
Is that how that was pronounced, Ed? I don't know how to do anything. Anyway, I get it right when you come out. It's ER, right?
ER.
All right. Well, keep practicing.
Okay.
I think you're doing well.
Yeah, saving a life or two.
Okay, good. All right, Mekhi. See you later. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. That's a welcome for a ginger man, the way you're gingerbread man. Thanks a whole lot. Back at you, and I appreciate it. Today, let me tell you what I'm going to talk about today. This is an honor. This monologue right here is in honor of San Diego. It's for that reason right there. The other day I was talking about something, it really wasn't about San Diego, it was about something else. And I mentioned in the monologue, you know, about driving to San Diego, and I got that response as soon as I said San Diego. Like I was the first one to ever... like that, again, and that's enough. But it's like I was the first one to drive to San Diego or something. Everybody went, gee, went to San Diego. And I'm guessing that they were from San Diego or would like to go to San Diego, or maybe it was one woman with a lot of energy and her last name was Ego and her first name was Sandy. San Diego would be her name. But people take pride in where they're from, if you notice that. And if you're from there too, you've got an immediate friend. Like if somebody tells me they're from New Orleans, I'm like, me too, I'm from New Orleans. And then we join hands and dance in a circle. And it's a New Orleans thing. But anyway, it's important. That's why I think, because we want to feel connected. We're looking for somebody we can connect with. You know, we crave it. And if somebody's driving the same car that I drive, I get excited. If it's the same color, I get goosebumps. And then I want to go see who's driving the same car, same color that I am. And I want to give them a wave like we have some kind of, and I'm hoping it's somebody cool like Harrison Ford or Cher. And, because really, when you feel connection, you feel like you're a part of something that's much bigger. Like, there was a time a few years ago that I heard an ambulance, and me and 6 other cars on the road pulled over to let the ambulance go by, and we still get together once a year. It just bonded me, just with those people. But I'll tell you, whether you're a San Diegian or a San Diegoian or whatever it is, or from South Philly, the one connection that we all have, I believe, is music, and where there's music, there's dance. Nobody else is wearing this shirt. I was hoping to look at somebody else. You have that shirt too? On the show today, Melina Kanakaredes is on. She's here. Oh, yes, she is. Melina Kanakaredes is her name, and it's also a fantastic dessert. Oh, I love nothing more after a show to go home and open up a Kanakaredes. It's a lovely, lovely beverage with a creme fraiche on the side. She's on CSI New York, and she was in the show Providence, and also Mekhi Phifer, who I was just talking to from ER. It's ER, not her. And he was in 8 Mile. If you saw the movie 8 Mile, he was rapping with Eminem in there, and in there, like it's a little thing. And he was on the show last year, and he likes the bling, I'll tell you that. I didn't notice. Was he wearing bling today? Yeah? His watch. Yeah, that was huge. All right, so, and I'll tell you, we've had an amazing week of music. We had Stevie Wonder yesterday. We have Celine Dion later this week. And they're music legends, and I love them. But what I like to do, I like to introduce everybody to new music, because I really am always looking at new people coming out. And today we have an incredible, and this is one of my favorite new CDs. She's a singer-songwriter. She's huge in Britain. And Dave Matthews heard her on the radio, signed her immediately. And her new CD is Finally Woken, and the band is Gem. And they're here. I love them. And she's great. The band is great. You'll really, you should get the CD. It's great. And later on, we're going to be announcing our website giveaway winners. And now we're getting cards like crazy. You can see the wall is covered with all the holiday cards we've received from people. Thank you so much. They're wrapping around the wall. And I love them all. And here's a few more that we received recently that I wanted to share with you. This is from Caitlin. Caitlin Barnes, she's 6 years old, from Decatur, Illinois. And it says, I love your show so much. And then she shows me where to go, up here. She started a little further down. You are so funny. And to let you know I'm a kid. And this is the age you start realizing there's never enough room on a holiday card. You don't know what you're going to write, and you start at the wrong place, and you have to. And I like that she wanted to let me know she was a kid, because you'd look at that, and sometimes you just assume that's a kid, but the card I got from Donald Trump looked very similar. And then, this is from Wendy and Rick White, and Daisy, I think, is the baby. And she's 4 months old, and they're in Tacoma, Washington. And come on. How cute is that? And she says, Wendy says, my husband Rick is a contractor, and he conceived this photo, and he built this himself. And the materials are a balloon, cheesecloth, plaster, a sander, paint, glitter, foil, a tree branch, and Christmas lights. And I believe that's just for the baby. And then, that's, how cute is that? God, that's adorable. All right, and then we have this one right here, which is from Connie Carden, I believe. And this is Ellen, my granddaughter, wishes to spread her joy and enthusiasm for the holiday season with you. And, well, that is the picture of joy and enthusiasm, isn't it? And an amazing impression of Marlon Brando. Thanks for the holiday cards. Keep them coming. Your holiday cheer is, it warms the cockles of my heart. And a lot of you in the audience are spreading your own cheer today. Thanks to everybody who brought a toy for our Marine Corps Toys for Tots collection. I appreciate it very much. We're going to collect toys throughout December, so if you're coming to the show, please bring an unwrapped toy. And if you're not coming to the show, you can still take a toy to any drive-in in your neighborhood. And sometimes it's really the only toy that a child gets for Christmas, so really think about it and try to make a difference if you can.
It's Ellen's 12 days, it's Ellen's 12 days, it's Ellen's 12 days of giveaways.
That's right, it's day 10. Let's see what's going to freak your freak today. Where's that delicious oversized cookie McGinn?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
take the head off of that gingerbread man, we're going to find out who it is. That's the day the cookie crumbles. The day the cookie crumbles. We just take that head right off. That's what we do. Oh, sometimes words don't come out of the mouth the way you want them to. Okay, today's giveaways are perfect for anybody taking a vacation or visiting a family this holiday season, and you can do it in style with this three-piece luggage from Swiss Army set. It turns into a knife and a fork, is what it does. It's their top-of-the-line NXT collection. It comes in red or black. It's made of ballistic nylon, which is strong. Seriously, a monkey could jump on this thing and nothing would happen to it. All right, so first of all, we have this 22-inch, 22-inch wheeled carry-on bag. It fits perfectly in an overhead compartment, and it has a pop-up handle like that. It's just light as can be, and you can carry it. And there's a garment bag in there already. It folds up and keeps things from wrinkling. Please order now. And next is the tote bag right here, which is great. And look what this thing does. It goes like that. And then, because you don't want to have to carry two things. That's a hard, when you're going through the airport or if you're just on the street. And it slides on like that, so it becomes one easy thing. So you can carry reading materials, toiletries, eye pillows, candelabra, anything. And also, you get this duffel bag right here, and it's a duffel bag, which is great, but also this one rolls too, so it's a very easy thing. Normally, the Swiss Army NXT luggage set is $725, but for you, it's free. You may ask, Ellen, how will I remember my fantastic trip? And to that I say, why are you asking me that? But I'll tell you, maybe it'll be easy with this Sony DVD recorder. Here's what's great. It weighs 1 pound. It fits right in your hand or your jacket pocket. It's so cool. The thing that's really great about this, there are no videotapes. It's a DVD, and it plays on any DVD. So immediately you get these memories, and it goes on. And you can make your very own DVD movies. It's so simple to use. And also, it has like a zoom lens. Let's find Tony over here. There he is. There. Look at that. Usually sells for $800, but for you, it's free. If you want more information about how to buy or win these great gifts, log on our website. When we come back, Melina Kanakaredes will be right over here. For 5 seasons, our first guest starred on the popular drama Providence. These days, she's busy solving crimes on CBS' new hit series, CSI New York. Check it out. Please welcome Melina Kanakaredes. Chocolates?
Yes.
All right.
This is from my family's business in Ohio.
It's wrapped in everything. You went to, and it's nice. Did you wrap this yourself?
No, I didn't.
No.
My aunt did, though.
Well, thanks a lot. I have
welcome.
something for you. I left it backstage. So it's good to see you. I haven't seen you since the Emmys, actually.
No, you haven't. You were I don't even know if you remember this, but I had to use the restroom before the Emmys, and
I hadn't remembered that.
Well, no, I hadn't checked in with you before, but I was like hiding coming in, and they're scrunching you in really fast so that the audience doesn't see you, and you have to get out with the seat filler, and I'm praying, please God, nobody sees me, and then there's Ellen, hi. Yeah. And I was like, hi.
I think you were kind of crawling, though, weren't you?
I was crawling.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Well, I mean, what am I going to ignore that?
That was great.
You were crawling in the aisles, and yeah.
In a red dress.
So now Kanakaredes is Greek.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, very Greek.
And what does it mean? What do you mean, very Greek?
Very Greek. I mean, it's Kanakaredes. I never changed it, and everybody told you at the beginning of your career it's hard to say, and yet it's a really great drink with creme fraiche.
It is, isn't it?
Yes. But no, what actually it means son of a single son, or in my literal translation to modern Greek, it's any kind of nut. And it seems to fit the bill with everyone in my family.
Yeah. Kanakaredes.
Very well done.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm good with the
Kanakaredes.
accents, you know that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Greek is is so natural.
You fit in.
For me, my laddie. Took a wrong turn there. And so, do you speak Greek?
Yes, I speak Greek. My kids speak Greek. We speak Greek at home. I try
How old
to
are your
keep
kids?
it. I have a 4-year-old Zoe, and my baby's going to be 2 in January.
Wow.
Karina. Yeah, it was good at the beginning because Zoe spoke Greek fluently and beautifully. She was just like a little immigrant in Los Angeles, and we, took her to school, and then she learned English sort of naturally. Whereas the second one, here's her speaking in English, so we still continue the Greek. So she comes out with her own little version of Greeklish. And it's this kind of difficult thing to explain, but anyone who comes over must speak both languages, or the kid gets really confused because she's like, "Θέλω να πάρω γάλα now," and you're like, "Okay."
So it's in the same sentence almost, like
It's in the same,
the
it
words
just sort
switch
of-
back and forth.
Exactly.
Well, that's going to screw her up. You got to do something about that now.
She'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We did.
So when you point to something now, when you're trying to teach her, do you teach her both English and Greek, the word for it?
No, I'll stick to just Greek.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's easier
And your husband?
to have. And he actually he speaks better than I do, but he sticks to Greek as well, but tends to mess up more. But I tease him. And then everybody outside of the family, and then of course Zoe, who wants to repeat things in English to her, confuses her. But that's fine.
But does now Zoe like speaking in English more than Greek?
Well, now with her friends, of course, she speaks in English, but then she likes to, bawl me out and tell me things in our secret language, which she calls Greek. If I'm in her face too much, or I've told her goodbye too many times, or I'm embarrassing her, she'll be like, "Mama, figure τώρα, get out of here. It's okay. You
A
say
4-year-old
goodbye."
does that?
Well, sometimes.
Wow.
And sometimes she'll just tell me I love you,
Yeah.
and sometimes, but she's.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a very mature 4-year-old, or just a lot of attitude.
There you go.
Really. And so do you have like is Christmas the same, or do you have Greek traditions that you do that are?
We have pretty much Christmas is similar, but New Year's we do things that there's one thing that we do where we put a coin in a bread. It's kind of like challah bread, but it's a sweet bread. We call it tsureki. And we also.
What's the point of that?
The point of that
To
is
see
that,
who's going to break their tooth, or
No.
I found it.
Well, it's good luck. It's good luck for the coming year.
Not for the
and-
person who bites into it.
That's true. That's true. Well, you kind of search it before. You stick your fingers in there and look for it.
You stick your fingers in before you eat the cake.
Yeah, you tear it off and but
Let go of
once
that
you get-
tradition. This sounds ridiculous. This tradition, but no, it's very similar to from New Orleans. It's a king cake. They put a baby in, and whoever gets the baby buys the king cake for the next year.
Ah.
I know. I never thought of it until I started talking about it, and it's weird.
Well, we have to cut a piece for God, and you have to cut a piece for like Ayos Vasilis, which is the saint of the new year, and
You cut a piece for God, and
we're supposed to cut a piece.
Where does it go?
And well,
Do
that
you
one
send it
you
away,
just,
or
you
do
just you leave that. But if God gets the luck, we always thought that was such a bummer because God is luck, So why does He
Right.
need the coin? So we used
Yeah.
to cut them really small for God, and then really big
Right.
for us.
Yeah.
And I've carried on that tradition because I thought that was a good thing.
And what kind of coin is like a quarter, or
It's
is
a
it?
quarter, but they wrap it in foil. And then you spin it around, like we do a pita too, like have you ever had spanakopita or any kind
There's
of
no
Greek-
need to curse. I'm
Okay.
just. No, I don't know what that is.
It's a spinach pie. Like we also do
Well,
a...
then just say spinach pie. What's with all the language? All right.
We do this one with meat, and we spin the pita, which is awesome. Like, anyway, it's very odd. But
Yeah.
yes.
No,
Those are our traditions.
All right. Well, listen, they're good traditions. It's interesting. I just think that it's risky to put a coin in food. I don't know
is true.
why you would do that. And
As
then you have to
opposed to
stick
a
your
baby.
fingers in to find out where it is first.
Right.
And then you give someone bread like it's all torn up, and here's your... Anyway, sounds great. Listen, we have to take a commercial. We'll be right back right after this. We're back with Melina Kanakaredes. Kanakaredes?
Almost.
I lost it. I thought I had it. All right, so now you actually, first of all, here's my question.
Yes.
When you're looking at those people on your show that are the corpses,
Yes.
are they extras?
They're actors. They're people. And yeah, that
and
was
they
the
just have to
oddest
stay
thing to me.
perfectly still?
Yes, and listen to us mess up our lines.
Do they
and listen
laugh
to us-
ever, or do they
Well, they're
sneeze?
in
or
like odd positions, and have these weird things on them. Like big pieces of plastic that look really kind of yucky. For my technical word. But
right.
the oddest is when you're out. I bring my kids to work, and we have this nice little setup that they play and they're outside and they get to see the fresh sunshine, and you go from the dead guy on the thing and you come outside, and I'm there playing with my girls, and there's this guy with this thing coming out of his head, and he's on his cell phone. I'm like, wait, go away. It's not exactly what you want your children to be hanging out doing.
No.
Watching the guy with the thing.
No, they would question that because they've never seen the show. Probably they don't really.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, my daughter knows my oldest knows what I do, but she kind of saw the billboards and went, that's Stella. She's heard me talk about character versus
Right.
mommy, and I haven't
Yeah.
done anything cool like Sesame Street yet. So
Right.
That's what she wants me to do.
But it would be very weird if all of a sudden, like, your daughter sees somebody that actually has plastic that needs help or something, and hi, and then just keeps walking, like, doesn't even help the person. They're so used to seeing plastic sticking out of somebody's head. Help me!
I know. But they are good to me. Like when it's a really depressing day, I come out and we're doing something awful on the set, and Zoe will have the whole thing set up with a tea party and the whole bit, and I'll make Gary Sinise come over, and he'll be sitting Indian style. We'll both be drinking tea and talking about how fabulous it is.
And then you go back
And then you go back to
the dark, heavy,
Yes, I found
scary.
the chromosome
Yeah,
that fits.
right.
Yes. But
That's
it's fun.
weird. I just was wondering that because how people stay that still and that's like they don't even get the glory of having a scene. They're just laying and not moving.
Oh, well, on our show, though, they do get to do cool stuff, too, because they have the flashbacks.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they get to do the stuff
Right.
before they're dead, too, which is nice.
But still, I mean, to have to like
hang out for
hold
3
on
days.
to a position like that too.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna read, and you really believe in this. I was asking you during the commercial. You read coffee grounds?
Yes, the Greek coffee. Some people will call it Turkish coffee. We
Okay.
call it Greek coffee.
Is it any coffee, or you have to just
No,
drink
it has
this
to
kind
be.
of?
It has to be this. I mean, in New York, I used to be able to walk out of my door and 2 streets, down, and there it would be from Greece, the Bravo coffee or something, Papagalo or something. We drive. There's a place here in LA we can get it, and we have it pretty much every time we go to Greece and every
Okay.
day at our house here.
So okay, so I drank
So
this.
you drink this
and
earlier.
and then you turn it over.
I turn it over. The bottom is your soul and how you're feeling today, and tells me about your personality. And clearly, you're a warm, loving person. Where you hold the cup is the handle, so it's your work. It's like lifting the glass. You right-handed. And then right here is what's happening now. So right now, you're making an enormous purchase.
An
Is there
enormous
something
purchase.
big that you're
Well,
buying?
it's Christmas. I'm spending like crazy.
Well, is there like something like a house or something? Because it looks like something big, like a big kind of
There's
space or piece
construction
of
at
land.
yeah, maybe.
There you go. So and you're really excited about it, and the rest might take a while, and we could do it.
Okay. But you really you find that you're right when you look at this, and you.
Yeah, it's all for fun. I mean, it was for fun. I was 12 years old in Greece in the summers, and everybody took a siesta, and I didn't want to take a nap, so I hung out with my great aunt, and this
And she
is
did?
her voodoo. She used to
Yeah.
do this, and I'd sit there, and after a while, I'd sit there and learn everything, and then I grew up and played around with it, and my girlfriends now call me. You got to read my cup.
Yeah. And do you find you're right though?
Sometimes it's
Yeah.
freaky, and then I,
Well, I thought I'd try it. It can't be that hard, so I thought I would actually. Okay. Let's see what it says. Oh, it says to switch to decaf. That's what it says. All right, CSI New York airs Wednesdays at 10 o'clock on CBS. Jim performs after this. You want to see him, don't go away. You can catch our next guest every Thursday night as Dr. Gregory Pratt on NBC's mega hit ER. Take a look. Please welcome Mekhi Phifer.
first off, I'm backstage, you know. Now, what do I have to do to get a camera? I mean, they got great gifts.
Yeah.
I mean, we get the regular gifts back there.
You get the underwear.
We get the underwear, some chocolates.
You get a robe.
I'll give you my watch. Can I give you my watch?
Yes, you can.
And you can get me. I can get one of those DVDs.
Is this a hubcap or a watch? Look, they were like, okay, we have a lot of diamonds in here, but let's put some loose ones in here. Those toys that you try to fit into the eyes and the nose to see what time it is. Well, I got you something because you're always talking about
thank you.
bling.
Oh, wow, thank you. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, this is lovely.
You might want to put that on.
This is lovely. Okay, now I'm good. Now I'm good.
That's nice.
Thank you.
All right. Wow, that's beautiful.
Well,
that's something else. Now, did you buy that with your earnings when you?
With my earnings?
From poker, because yours.
From poker, that's right.
Now, do you play as often as I do, or you just were on? Because did you see him on Celebrity Poker? The Bravo. You did well.
I did very well.
Won the entire thing.
Well. I won the thing. I won $105,000 for my charity.
Yeah.
So,
but do you play in a game here?
I play in a couple games, like Don Cheadle has a game sometimes.
I know.
A couple other people. I don't know if that's ratting them out. I don't know if we're going to get the feds busting the door. It's just for fun. We don't play for money.
Not for money. No.
No, never money. It's just fun.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
It's strip poker.
Yeah,
No, but actually...
Now you'll really have people at your door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we play for fun, and, we just have a good time, drink a little bit, talk.
Now, did you play at this? I don't know why I hear about these amazing birthday parties that everybody has. And supposedly you just had a birthday. How old were you?
I'm turning 30, actually.
Oh, you haven't turned 30 yet.
I'm turning 30.
That's a good one. That's a big one.
Arthritis is setting in. I'm about to retire.
Oh, yeah. You'll break a hip soon. So now, how many people were there?
Well, I have an annual party at my house. It was my second
I haven't been
annual.
to one of them.
Well, you got invited.
No, I
She
didn't.
didn't come.
I didn't get invited.
You didn't get invited?
No.
It must have fell through the cracks.
I guess so.
That's what happened, because I know you're a party. I see you dance.
Yeah.
I would love to have had you there.
Yeah, I would have been there.
Well, it's an annual party, so I do it annually. Actually, it's the second annual thing I throw at my house. It's just a sort of celebratory for the whole year. It's a holiday party. And being 30, they always say you got to do something big for your 30th. So I decided to, just upstep it a notch, and we had some great people come through.
And how many people were there about?
About 650.
That's not true. You can't. You had 650 people at your house?
That's right.
Why do people lie on this show so often?
I'm not lying.
Well,
I'm not lying.
Do you know 650 people?
Well, it's a thing where you can bring +1. I knew almost everybody there, though. I mean, invite ER. ER, we have about
that's got 150,
100 people right there.
Yeah.
And then, other people that I've met and
Like, who was there?
consorted with in my travels.
What kind of, like, big celebrities were there?
Well, from everyone from, like, Bill Maher to Denzel Washington to 50 Cent.
50 was there?
Yep, Angela Bassett. 50 was there. 50 was there. He had a good time.
How is Fitty?
Fitty is cool, man.
He's all right?
Fitty is real cool.
Now, how do you know Fitty? And do you call him Fitty? Do you call him Fitty?
So you got to understand the modern colloquialisms. You understand it's not 50.
No, it's
Because
Fitty.
then you're not hip. You got to say Fitty.
Yeah. I
But it
know.
means 50.
I'm down with it, and I could have been there.
I know. Well, next year. Next year.
All right.
Ellen's coming to my party.
How old is Fitty?
I think he's in his late 20s. Late 20s.
Fitty is 20. All right. Is he a nice guy?
Very nice guy.
Yeah?
I took pictures with my mom and everything like that.
I would have really enjoyed it. All right. Well, we have to take a break. We'll be right back right after this.
I love it.
I only wish you would have had it to wear at the party.
I know.
That looks so good on you.
Puff Daddy would be envious.
Yeah. Yeah.
He will be.
Puff Daddy will be envious of that. Don't
That's
joke
right.
around. Everybody's going to be calling saying, how can I get me one of them? Mekhi Phifer is here, by the way. And so how's your son? How old is your son now?
My son is 5 now. He's in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm. And what's happening? He was in trouble last time you were here.
That's him right there.
He had
What's up, little man?
like a proud
That was
dad.
at California Adventure theme park.
And last time you were here, you were talking about that he had a rock stuck in his ear.
Yeah, last Christmas he was supposed to, because his pageant is coming up, his Christmas pageant. And last year he was supposed to be in the pageant, obviously, and I was all geared up to go. I had my Santa hat on and everything. But for some reason he put a rock in his ear.
Yeah.
I know kids do these things, so
Yeah.
I spent my night in the ER.
Yeah.
Thursday nights, 10 o'clock, NBC. Or the if you want to be have modern colloquialism, the
But he's okay now?
He's great now. His hearing is fine.
Yeah, no more stuff in his ear?
No more stuff in his ear, and his pageant actually comes up this Friday.
Oh.
So it's going to be interesting to see the kids do their rendition of Holy Night and
That's adorable.
things of that nature.
What a good dad.
What a
you
good
go
dad.
to all the stuff that he does.
Yeah, I do all that fun stuff.
Look what we have, and don't you dare tell Melina Kanakaredes, but we got you the camera.
Oh!
Don't tell her. ER is on Thursdays at 10 o'clock on NBC. We'll be announcing our giveaway winners right after this. Don't go away. I want to thank Melina Kanakaredes, Mekhi Phifer, and Jem. Tomorrow, Jeff Bridges and Lindsay Lohan will be here to show our love for the folks in the Tom Hanks Riff Raff Room. You're all getting Get Down tonight. It's a Disco Explosion 3-CD box set. And now our home viewer holiday giveaway winners from... They just realized it. From day 8 are Samantha Duncan from New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm from there. Peter Mayers, Dover, Delaware. Mark Ebert from Salt Lake City, Utah. Bertha Kirby from Bryant, Alabama. Jason Alvarado, Van Nuys, California. Congratulations to all our winners. And if you didn't win, keep on trying. Oh, and one more thing. Here's our Spotlight Dancer of the Day celebrating her 65th birthday, Lenny Johnson from Pasadena, California. And joining her is Big Jen. Gone.